Alright, so something different today. Instead of repairing an engine management computer, like a Volkswagen or something like that, or anything BGA related, we are going to repair a hair straightener. More to the point, it's going to be a Cloud 9 hair straightener. GHD and Cloud 9 are pretty much the same, by the same engineer, I guess, who originally developed the GHDs. Anyway, let's see what's wrong with these babies. It's heating up. Oh yeah. So one of the elements isn't actually heating up. So that's 25. That's 63. 78. Blah blah blah. Okay, so that's clearly the issue. So the bottom element is not working, and we've got a beeping fault code here, and that's pretty much what's wrong with these. A blown element. Righty ho, first things first, let's disconnect the power, most important thing, and we'll grab our vise. Actually, we'll grab our vise in a second, and knock the camera over as well. Very good, David. You stupid fuck.
Stupid fuck.
I know, a stupid fuck.
Is this on?
I don't know.
Yeah, I need this one.
Now, so first things first, let's get these Cloud 9 covers off. Let's access the screw compartment. Right, they just clip out, and now we grab our Phillips. We need there's actually two Phillips drives on each side of the straightener, one there and one there. So how we get that done at the same time is use a vise with a bit inside, and we'll just mash that fucker on there and unscrew that. There we go, son. Put that over there. Put the vise away because we don't need that now until we actually reassemble it. Right, we'll just zoom in a smidge here. Now we've got the main rivet, if you like, the brass lug here. We'll just grab our fine screwdriver, pop that out, throw it out over there, and it is the bottom one. So we are concentrating on that today. If you forget which orientation the spring goes, just put a piece of felt tip there, so you know which way it goes. I've done many of them, so I know that the smallest side goes down. And now we need to remove this cover here. Just using a posi drive. Remove that. And we have got a element with a fuse. And they've got different colours, so I'm assuming the fuse is actually gone on this, not the actual element itself, but we can verify that. So just magnetise our screwdriver a bit more. We'll just go in a little bit here so you can actually see. So here we have a brown brown terminal wire, and we've got a clear one, so that indicates that the brown one is the fuse. So there's a fuse on top of an element on here. So I'll just remove these two screws that close that. Remove this, and there we have it. So now we have the actual enclosure itself. So I'll just put these aside for now, and we'll just remove the assembly. So we've got the top, this is not a ceramic plate, this is actually anodized aluminium. So you can actually see there is that, you can see the anodized part in there, so it's actually not a ceramic plate itself. The actual element is ceramic, yes, but the actual plate itself is not, it's actually aluminium. So I'll just slide the whole assembly out. There we go. Put that aside. I'll actually measure the resistance on the actual device. So I'll just measure on the resistance. measure that. So, fuck, it goes through the other circuit, so actually not going to figure that out. But I'm guessing that is a open circuit on the fuse. So I'll just put our plate away and we'll just concentrate on the actual element itself. So if you see here that this is the actual fuse, so actually just take away this assembly. So here we have the fuse. It's a thermal fuse, so as soon as the plate actually goes over temperature to 240 degrees precisely, it'll shut. It's a mechanical shut-off. So let's just actually see if there is a problem with the fuse itself. So I'll grab a scalpel actually. Scalpel's fucking gone walkabout. It's not hurt. Okay. So what I'll do is just make an incision just there. There we go. Grab my tweezers. Take that away. You can see the Kapton tape has been exposed there. We'll just make an incision there as well. Now we've exposed that part of the element. Okay, there we go. Now we can actually measure, see if the element's fucked or the actual fuse is fucked. So let's find out. So we're going to measure from this side to this side, and it's measuring 70 ohms, which means that the element's perfectly fine. It's the element, it's the thermal fuse is fucked. I could replace the fuse, but I can't be fucked. It's a late night. It is what? Fucking 8 o'clock exactly. So I just want to fucking get out of here. Sweet. So I'm going to just replace the entire assembly. Just grab a spare part. Okie dokie, here we have our spare part. It is 67 ohms though, so actually that might not be good enough. Nope. This would not be a compatible element, so we have to replace this fuse in the end. Oh, that's a fucking cunt, isn't it?
What's wrong with this one, Dave?
Oh,
everything?
Yeah, pretty much.
Jeez. Hey everyone,
Yeah,
I'm Dave's apprentice.
you are indeed, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. You're a very good apprentice. Alright. We're actually going to replace the some small heat shrink. Use my fucking small heat shrink. Ran out. Lol. Oh, bit. Here we go. There's some heat shrink. White. White's good. Right. And also we need some aluminium solder. Aluminium solder. I use this aluminium solder for doing wire bonds in car ECUs. It also does very good for hair straighteners, funny enough. Right, now let's get a piece of fucking glass on my finger. Alright, there we go. Right, grab my side cutters. And we're going to just cut at the very top of the element. First you should make sure it is actually flat. I'm assuming it is. Yep, it's flat. So, cut there. So throw that away. We'll just peel back that part. There we go. So expose that part. Now we need to put our thermal fuse in position. So our position will be roughly about there. There we go. Looks fucking good to me. Funny enough, a Cloud9, sorry, a GH2 fuse fits a Cloud9. Funny that. Most parts of them are interchangeable. Just cut that piece off. Let's drop that piece back. Start my iron up. Got a big tip on there, very good. I might actually just strip a little bit more off there.
Oh yeah.
Just to aid in that. Sweet. Throw that fucker away. Zoom in a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Right.
The cable just then pushed it back, so it was
Wait for it to fucking heat up. Yeah, it should be good by now. Right, this is aluminium solder. Absolutely can't. No, it's not hot enough yet. So it has a much higher melting point than lead free or standard lead-based solder. While we're waiting for that to melt, I guess we might as well prepare our heat shrink. This goes. Is that going to fit over the shaft there? Yep, it's good. Sweet. Yeah, it should be hot enough by now. Yep, there it is. Grab that alloy wire, tin that part. Turn that part. Muddles a little bit because of the weird fluxes and shit in there. And we'll just cover that piece. And we'll solder this portion there. There we go. Sweet. Now we just cool that bastard down. Just sleeve over our heat shrink just so it covers the entire arrangement. Come on, there we go. Bob's your uncle. Doesn't quite cover that, does it? Put shit in there. It's got it. I want it to cover the entire thing. That's fucking good enough. Right. Heat shrink that. Like so. Beautiful. I might just add a little bit of Caption tape on there. Just for added durability. Where the fuck's the end? Fucking cunt. Right, so just add a little bit of Captain tape there. I'll just a little twist and me in there so I can find it for the next time. And this just gives extra shielding protection on this, I guess. It's not actually going to stick because I've got fucking thermal paste on it now. Come on, you fucking cunt. It's not actually going to adhere as nicely as I thought because I've got bloody thermal paste on it. That's alright. Right, so now I'll just bend that over move that up there, like a little bit more, and there we have it. Well, that is the new fuse. Now we are going to make sure that's a smooth surface. A little bit of IPA. Paper towel on there. It does need to be a nice smooth surface. And drop our element down. Put a bit of thermal paste on.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Chuck that motherfucker in there. I need to put down the retaining clamp as well. So just reposition that. Slide that fucker in there. Come in here, fucking cunt.
Dave, language.
Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't realise there was Christians around.
Not Christian. Fucking with you.
You stupid motherfucker.
I like the attitude towards
There we go.
It's nice,
Right, since that didn't go to plan, we'll try that again. So these are always a cunt today. I want to get you fucking cunt. Oh, missed that post. Down yet. And you're there. Right, now we need to hold that in position while we shove this in. So just move that in there. Look at that. Perfect. Chuck our thermal fuse in. Very important. And move that down. Cool. We have got our assembly in position, which is good. Right, now we need to put our plastic kudaki on. Where did that go? Oh, there it is. So the big party thing goes there. This is a very good thing of alignment as well. So this needs to go up fucking shitload. So there we go. About there. Let's go back just a smidge. Ah, should be right. Snap it in position. That's good. Right. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, make sure that actually fits in position. And it does look at there.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good to me. Wire our elements into place. So just move that around there. Let's get some light in there so you can actually see what I'm doing. Wire that motherfucker in. Wire that motherfucker in. Turn that fucking iron off now. Cool. So that's your element in. Put our other plate in. And screw in that hiraki. Should actually test make sure it actually works now. Okay. I'll screw these in, make sure it actually sits correctly. It does, it's good. And then we plug it in to test. Let's find out if it works. So both elements are heating up, it's good. It's good. It's good. be up to temperature and it's all good. No, just finish off the rest and it's all fixed. Right. So just turn this off. Take the bloody thermal paste off. This shit gets everywhere. So we need to place our magic spring mechanism in. And that goes. Just over the wiring harness so it doesn't chafe and fuck it later on. That's good. I've seen plenty come in before with chafed wiring harnesses. It's always something to look out for. Right, and then we just insert our rivet. Still closes okay. Shove that in. Put our final screw in there. Do a final tighten up with our rice. Make sure it's actually on the end there. Right, so it's time to tighten up sufficiently. Put our final finishing pieces on. That is on the wrong side. Like that. They do have an orientation. And our final one. That's good. Plug it in again, make sure it all functions correctly. And there we have it. GHD, clear line repair. And that took us 15 minutes on the dot. Nice.